Hey everyone, and welcome back. It's your Dr. Cool Cats team here, and today, we've got a good one. We're going to tackle one of the biggest hurdles on the GED reading test, those tough vocabulary words. You know the ones. If you've ever just frozen up staring at a word you don't know, then this session is absolutely for you. I'm going to show you a super simple method that'll turn that confusion into total confidence. Look, this is not about memorizing a dictionary, forget that. It's all about mastering one specific, powerful strategy. And I promise by the end of this short explainer, you are going to have a brand new, super reliable tool in your back pocket for test day. So let's just dive right in. So you know that feeling, right? I mean, we've all been there. You're cruising through a reading passage, everything's making sense, it's going great, and then, bam, you hit a word you have never seen before in your life, and your brain just stalls out. It freezes. That little moment of panic, it can totally throw you off your game. But here's the thing, it really, really doesn't have to. All right, let's look at a real example. This is exactly the kind of thing you'd see on the GED. The sentence is, the medication was potent, even a small dose produced noticeable results. Okay, so we're going to zero in on that one word, potent. Now, maybe you know what it means, maybe you don't. It doesn't matter. For right now, let's just pretend it's a complete mystery to all of us. And here's the secret, you guys. The GED isn't actually trying to test if you've memorized a dictionary. Nope, what it's really testing is a skill, and it's called vocabulary in context. Think of it like this. It's your ability to be a detective. You have to find the word's meaning using only the clues that the sentence itself is giving you. It's all right there. And you want to know the best part? You literally don't need to have ever seen the word potent before. The answer? It's already hiding right there, in plain sight, inside the sentence. All you need is one super simple rule to unlock it. And here it is. This is the rule. If you remember one thing from today, make it this. Context is king. Write it down, tattoo it on your brain, whatever you need to do for test day. All it means is that the words around our mystery word, they're the boss, they're in charge, and they hold all the clues you need. Okay, so here's what the full question would look like on the test. Potent most nearly means, and you've got your options, A, bitter, B, expensive, C, powerful, or D, controversial. Now, before I walk you through it, just take a second. Look at that sentence one more time. What's your gut telling you? Go on, lock in your guess. No pressure. All right, so the strategy we're going to use to nail this every single time is just a simple two-step process. That's it. Step 1, we hunt for clues. Step 2, we pick the word that fits those clues. Easy enough, right? Let's get started with step 1. Okay, back to our sentence. We're officially on the clue hunt now. Let's really look at it. What words, what phrases in here are giving us a hint about what potent could possibly mean? Okay, did you spot it? The absolute key here isn't the word potent itself. It's the part that comes right after it. Even a small dose produced noticeable results. So let's think about that. What does that actually tell us? Well, it means a tiny amount of something created a big, obvious effect. And boom, that right there, that's our number one clue. Awesome. Now for step 2, we're going to take our main clue, small amount, big effect, and we're going to test it against each of those answer choices. We're looking for the one that fits perfectly. All right, let's do this. Let's check them out one by one. A, bitter. Is the sentence talking about how the medicine tastes? Nope, not at all. So that's out. B, expensive. Does it say anything about cost or money? Not a word. See you later. D, controversial. Is anyone arguing about this medicine? No mention of a debate, so that's gone too. So what's left? C, powerful. Now let's test it. Would a powerful medicine create noticeable results from just a small dose? Oh yeah, absolutely. That fits our clue like a key in a lock. It's perfect. See? Once we followed the clues, there was only one choice that made any sense at all. The correct answer is C, powerful. And the best part? No guessing was needed at all. And just like that, you did it. You just solved a real GED-style vocabulary question without even needing to know the word potent to begin with. The context, it handed you everything you needed on a silver platter. That is how powerful this strategy is. Okay, now it's your turn. I really want to hear from you on this one. Drop a comment down below and tell me, honestly, what was your first guess for potent? And, this is the important part, did seeing that clue, a small dose, produce noticeable results? Did that make it all click into place for you? Let me know. I'm super curious to hear how this little trick worked for you.
Seriously, you guys, great work today. You didn't just get one question right. You just started to master a core skill that's going to pop up all over the GED. Getting this kind of confidence with vocabulary, well, it's a massive step towards absolutely acing your exam.
Hey, if this strategy gave you one of those aha moments, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really does help us out a ton. And of course, make sure you subscribe for more simple, powerful GED strategies from all of us here on the Dr. Cool Cat team. We are here to help you succeed. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one.